Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Friday. I hope everyone is doing great, guys. I hope everyone is doing great. Yesterday, at least, we did smash actually Nasdaq. It was selling, but now it seems to be reversing. So what's really happening on the market? Not much. So firstly, we have to check what's really happening on the economic news, right? What's really happening? What I see here is it's Friday and we have unemployment change from Canada, 2:30 actually. So from the US, we don't really have much. So which means, yeah, the market will just have to move nicely. I think the market will actually try to recover actually today, maybe when the market opens. But before we rush, guys, we have a crazy special, unlimited. You pay once, then you're done. It's VIP signals. Just WhatsApp me. This is going to be limited, guys, so it's not going to be the whole month. So if you want to be part of the team and you've been trying to join, so let me know. So what's really happening on Gbpusd? I think it's quite straightforward. Let me just make this on a daily time frame. I think everything is quite clear. You can see that yes, we saw the market pushing up very nice, and on number 3 there you can see that the market just broke out and also closed below the support area. So actually I'm expecting the market to do what? To keep pushing lower and lower. I'm expecting the market to keep pushing lower. Remember, it's actually a new month, guys. It's like the first week. So next week or next week, we're going to receive CPIs, interest rates after that. So this week is going to be crazy. The market is going to move the way. Actually, it's going to be seriously volatile, you see. So let's go on a 4 hours time frame. We just want to see what's really happening here. Obviously, we can see that the market broke out. It seems to be trying to retest. Maybe it will retest before pushing lower, or maybe the market will just continue pushing to the upside. If it continues to push the upside, it means this area was just the market was just trying to adjust. There is something called adjustment. Sometimes the market can break everything, and sometimes you can easily see that no, this is not really a fake breakout, but the market can still try to push to the upside. So do you call that a fake breakout? No, it's actually called an adjustment, and the market tries to adjust from the trend. Maybe the market was aggressively pushing to the upside. Now it's trying to do what? To reverse that and start afresh. So what we see here is the market actually broke out here. So it seems like maybe the market wants to go back here and retest, but we will see. Maybe the market wants to go here and retest and start to push lower, or maybe the market might continue. So the best ways to do it, the best way is to actually you just have to wait and see what's really happening. Remember, I told you I think it's from Sunday when we do weekly analysis, that this week is those weeks where the market will actually just create some crazy moves. You won't actually understand what's really happening. Yes, we see a breakout. We're expecting the market to go lower, but the reversals are crazy. The market just push up and down. Like it pushes lower nice, but once it pushes up again, it seems like no, this thing seems like it's no longer on a bearish momentum, and that is just confusion that the market likes to create. If you don't really understand that, maybe now you have to know about that. Sometimes the market, there is actually 2-3 moves. The market will push nice on this trend, which is uptrend, or maybe the market will try to go lower. Sometimes when we have this, we call them ranging moves or consolidating, but they're not as nice as how we draw it here. Sometimes they create this kind of moves, and that at the same time the market might push up again or continue pushing lower. So when they happen, they just confuse everyone, because the market is just pushing. Let me show. The market might do something like this. Once we think maybe, oh, the market is respecting this area or this resistance, we're expecting it to push lower. Guess what? The market might keep pushing to the upside, which means the market was just adjusting. The market was refreshing. You can call it that way. you see. So anyways, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like share with your friends. Now we are on Euro USD. I think we did have a nice sell here, and the market actually it's trying to bounce back again. So this is what I was talking about. The reversals, they just happen non-stop. But on this one here, I think maybe there is this area. I'm not so sure if maybe the market will respect that, but already it's out of our support area. Our support is that, but we can also consider that. But on a daily time frame, I think this one was also enough, so I don't really see this as any threat. So the market can still retest before pushing lower. You can easily see that, yes, that is not just a support area. It's been there for quite some time, and the market has been respecting that. You see that? So the market has been respecting this area. So what we have to do here is just have to go closer. But if you go closer much, sometimes you're going to get confused because there are so many candlesticks happening here. So the best way is to just use maybe 4 hours time frame. Maybe we'll see a retest before pushing lower, or maybe the market will just continue pushing up. And if it does that, so it means like this week or today actually is those weeks where it's way much better for us to wait, because if you try to keep up with this type of moves, you can't keep up with them, because just look what's really happening here. It's a sort of a consolidation, but just look at the reversals. The market pushed up, but once it pushes up, it also goes like seriously aggressive. And if maybe you have a stop loss somewhere, somehow, you end up losing. So what I'm expecting here, I think maybe the market will try to go back where it broke out before, which is this place. You see this zone here. I'm expecting it to touch this area, maybe to push lower if it wants to continue with this downtrend, or maybe the market will just break this support and start to push lower. I hope you see that. So maybe if the market wants to actually push higher, we will see it breaking this previous support. Now it's a resistance. Then we can say, okay, now the market is back. Now the market is about to push the upside. That's what I see now. But things might change. Remember, we are actually, for now, since the market broke out, we're actually thinking about downtrend. So we have to actually wait and see if maybe the market will find if the market will bounce back there. If not, it's when we're going to now continue with our sell. But remember, this is that week where the market will try to retest, reverse, do all those things. So be careful. The market might actually change. So this week I do not really actually trade much. Things were not actually really easy on the market. So just to save the account, I just tried to stay out. I did take some few losses, but also few wins. So, and as I said, the market is just doing its things, not really performing the way I want. So I will just wait for next week. So what's really happening here? I see that you can see that the market has been pushing to the upside actually, but we see a breakout, which means the market is no longer on this uptrend. So we're expecting the market to do what? To continue selling. But most of the time, once the market breaks out, mostly the market won't just create a simple structure. The market will just go up and down before we see a proper trend. So mostly that happens. It's not really a surprise. So it's way too difficult maybe to get your structures perfect when the market just broke out. Let's see. Let's go on 1 hour. So we can see here we had some structures. Now the market broke out of that. We have another one here. So there are so much stuff that we can point out that don't actually even make sense. We also had some here. We also had, so this is just, the market is just creating this so that we get confused. Just look at the reversal. Just look at the sell. I think it was PMI. Then after the market is reversing, pushed lower aggressively. So now it's pushing up. It might still push lower again. So if you want to lose money, you will play around here. So it's better to stay out, relax. Unless if you are a robot, then you can do that. So yeah. I think that it's actually enough for gold. But the bigger picture, even if maybe whatever I'm trying to say, the bigger picture is we're going to actually look for the market to push lower. Now it's just the first structures that we see there. Obviously, in few days, they will create actually a nice structure that will start to follow. For now, it's still a bit earlier, but I'm expecting the market to keep pushing lower. So I'm trying to be quick. There is this stage 6 load shedding thing. So yeah. Now we are on US30. US30. What's really happening on US30? You can easily see that yes, the market is still actually on a very, very nice uptrend. Maybe on a daily time frame is gonna be clearer. Let's see. Daily time frame. Yeah, you can see on the daily time frame everything's quite straightforward. You see that the market has been pushing up very nice, touch this area. I'm expecting the market to actually push higher. So what do we think here? I'm expecting the market will, I think the market will still continue. We see the support area. I'm still expecting the market to push up. Maybe today that is that day where the market will try to do that. So let's go maybe on a bit smaller time frame. Please guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Yes, we still have that $19 unlimited, which means you pay once and you forget. You just pay once and you join the signals. You just receive non-stop signals. So for those who actually say, how do you send the signals? Guys, we don't really have trial signals. If you want to join, just join. So let me show you how we send the signals. So this is how we send the signal. You can see sometimes I also send the screenshot, also the sell stop, whatever, where you're supposed to sell, entry, stop loss, take profit. And all these structures, I'm just updating you in the group. So when I send you the signal, most likely you will see why I say it's a sell, why it's a buy. So at the same time, you will also be learning. You also learn something from whatever that I'm sending. You can see. So in the team now we are 110. So if we can reach 150, then I think I can say it's enough. Then we can change the price. For now, it's $19. So thank you. If you want to join, you can see that you can just WhatsApp me or check the link in description. In my description, you will find my WhatsApp link or my contacts there. So now we are actually on US30. I already showed you what's really happening. So let's go on 4 hours time frame. On 4 hours time frame, yes, we can see that the market already touched our support area. Now the market is ready to push the upside. So for us to just say we are now fully on this buy, yes, we are on a nice uptrend, but we have a nice resistance. You can see that the market has been touching this area several times. So it means maybe the market will come back, around there and maybe bounce back. If not, we will see a breakout and we will be ready to do what? To fly. We will be ready to push to the upside. So that's what I see here. But this is actually a wedge structure. The market can play like that. The market can just do something like this until maybe we see another breakout. So I'm not just saying that the market is forced to just break this resistance. The market can still respect that. So this, at the end of the day, it's our wedge structure. So anywhere where it's going to break, it's fine. We're going to see that and we're going to jump on there to buy. For now, we are just waiting. We don't really want to get caught in this consolidation structure. So let's push to the next one, which is Nasdaq. We left with 6 minutes before the power goes off. Okay, so what's really happening? Still very nice structure on a bigger time frame. Very nice one. We are still actually on a very nice uptrend. You can see very aggressive, by the way, very aggressive, you can see. So here it seems like the market wanted to push the lower side, but it seems to be now trying to push up. Yes, we did eat actually yesterday or on Nasdaq. We did eat on Nasdaq. Let's go on 4 hours time frame and see what's really happening. So you see that the market came halfway here. So obviously when you see the market try to reject, you will actually close or something like that. So what's really happening is, yes, the market is trying, guys. The market is trying to push lower. But the problem is the trend is actually pushing up. So it doesn't really have that strength, quite similar to US30. Yes, US30 did touch the support, but Nasdaq is still far from that. And it seems like it's trying to reverse. So On this one, might be difficult for us just to jump in because we are actually in the middle. We can't say we are very closer to the support. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually have something like that, and if the market breaks that, we will make sure that we start to think about buying. I don't know if maybe this will make sense. Okay, it seems like it makes sense, something like that. So I think maybe 1 hour will actually show us something. 1 hour might show us something. Let me tell you something. I don't think this makes sense. I don't think that makes sense. So I think we will just have to wait for the market. It seems like the market is getting out of that. We have a nice resistance there. So if the market pushes above this area, it's where we're going to think about actually buying. It seems like it's already trying to break out, so which means we might actually have a very nice bullish structure above this area, above this resistance. Then you can see the market has been struggling to break this area actually. If it gets out there, I'm expecting the market to push the upside. On the bottom side, I thought maybe we can have a nice support. I think that doesn't really make sense. That doesn't really make sense. Let's try it from here. Nope, let's not force that. I think we will focus on this horizontal structure. So what we have here, we also have another structure there. So we'll wait for the market to actually break that. If it breaks, maybe the market will just continue pushing to the upside. Remember, the bigger structure here is it's actually an uptrend, so which means 90% of the time the market will try to push the upside. So that's what I see. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So yeah, we can call it a day. If you want to join, that it's my contacts there. We have a nice special. So thank you very much. Bye.